Durga Kilak Stotram. Rishi Markandeya tells his disciples the ways to remove the obstacles faced by devotees while reading the Devi Mahatmyam. Reading of the Kilakam brings blessings of the Devi, spiritual harmony, peace of mind and success. Of this Kilakam Stotram, Lord Shiva is the Rishi. Anushtup, 8 syllables in a pada, is the meter. Mahasaraswati is the deity, and it is recited for the love of Sri Jagadamba as a part of the Durga Saptashati. Salutations to Sri Chandika. The sage said, "My salutations to that Parmeshwara, the greatest God, who is in the form of doing extreme penance, who has 3 holy eyes, who is the prime cause leading to salvation, and who wears the crescent." For getting victory in reading the Devi Mahatmyam, reading this would remove all the spokes in the way of getting result. He who recites them with constant intent attains complete success and full peace. Those who praise the Devi by reciting or singing these mantras shall certainly succeed in thwarting every single adversity, whether external or internal, and whether physical, mental or spiritual, and in achieving the highest realizations. Those who praise the Devi by reciting or singing these mantras need no other mantras or medicine or anything else and will realize all their needs. Those who praise the Devi by reciting or singing these mantras find the greatest relief from every doubt in the world and are filled with perfect bliss. There is no end to the blessings that can be received by the Devi Mahatmyam. The secret is that it must be offered to the Devi with the utmost devotional focus so that she will be pleased and will accept it. Without any doubt, who recites those mantras with full concentration and especially on the 14th or 8th day after the new moon attains bliss. The one key of the great God Shiva is that devotion alone brings her grace. As one gives, so in return does one receive, and by no other means is she pleased. Whoever constantly recites the Devi Mahatmyam using the Kilak surely becomes perfect, a divine attendant, and even a celestial singer. Wherever such a person goes, he is free from all danger and fear. Such a person is not subject to untimely death, and when the death of his body does come, then he will surely attain full liberation. Now, knowing all this, one must begin and continue to practice it. By not doing so, even the gift of understanding will perish. The wise ones devote themselves to what brings complete fulfillment. All felicities, beatitudes, and other auspicious qualities formed in femininity come about through the grace of the goddess. Therefore, one should recite with devotion the Devi Mahatmya. Even when that scripture is recited softly, its success is resounding. But for complete fulfillment, one must proceed to chant it loudly. When the blessing of the Supreme Sovereign, through her grace, is welfare, health, fulfillment, the destruction of all enmity, and supreme liberation, why should anyone not praise her so?